Hey guys, this is Foolish Mortal 42 back with some more State of Decay 2. Hope you guys are okay with suffering through some really terrible gameplay, but I do really enjoy this game. But playing on Nightmare is very different than playing on Standard or even Dread Zone. Dread Zone is kind of like the middle of the road, and we might do that. So the best thing to do is to skip the tutorial. So Providence Ridge was the one that we were on. It's got, it's a really big map. It's really spread out. Cascade Hills. This is probably the best starter zone if you're really new. There's not a lot of impassable terrain. I probably like it. Meager Valley. It's pretty good. It's kind of a map split in half. In Drucker County, there's like a big hill in the middle in a ravine. It's kind of hard to get around, but it can be a really fun map. It's got pretty good bases. I've only played on Providence Ridge twice, other than the last playthrough. So I'm not super familiar with it. So I think we're going to go with Cascade Hills. We'll try that one. And Nightmare is, gosh, I mean, what do you guys think? Like Nightmare again and give it a shot with a little bit of bonus action? So let's make this a learning experience, shall we? So the best thing to do is, of course, I have some characters from a previous community that you can use, which really helps. Let's see. Oh wait, that's right. So you can go into these random characters, but then you can come up here and basically reshuffle. So we definitely want a mechanic. So all of his skills can go all the way to level 7 and evolve into the second one, so we like that. Doesn't have any really negatives, and his mechanics is pretty good. So we need mechanic for making repair kits for vehicles, which is really important, especially in Nightmare Zone, because the vehicles take such tremendous damage. And then of course you can make vehicle modifications, vehicle mod kits that can toughen them up a little bit. So we're definitely going to keep Augustus McKay here. So you just basically just keep hitting random over and over. Craftsmanship is pretty good. Allison's got probably some increased crafting and increased fighting from doing tons of squats. We want something very specific. Don't need 2 mechanics. Driving is pretty good. It can increase the range of your vehicles and the durability, which can come in handy. We'll stick with that. Utilities is pretty good. Of course, we can teach that. Backwoods upbringing isn't bad, but she starts so low on everything, except for shooting, which is pretty good. Computers is also pretty good, but we can teach that later. So you don't want in morning because that can affect morale. Cooking is pretty good, but we're wanting fishing if we can get it. And it's just kind of random. So I'm going to keep rolling this until I get fishing, so everybody hold on. Alright, well, we didn't get fishing, but we did luck out and get lichenology on a skater, which has really good cardio. So lichenology gives us gardening and herbalism and 2 extra medicines every day. So it's basically having that as an outpost. So she's a really good addition. We've got driving, which is excellent, which basically just lowers our vehicle noise, increases our durability, which is really good. And then just a regular old mechanic, which I guess is okay. We'll just kind of go with that, and let us see how this turns out. A little bit better, I hope. But just so you guys know, I'm in no way a professional gamer.
And we're empty. Again.
So, whose turn is it to find more fuel?
Not me. Last time I almost got ripped apart by a feral.
I have a better idea. We could settle down here instead of moving on.
I admit, it looks better than the last couple of towns we came through.
Now that you mention it, it does feel kind of homey.
It's settled. This town is where we'll set up our new base. We just have to find a spot that's defensible, maybe with some room to expand.
Alright. So this actually is not a bad starting area. And before we take off, yeah, see, you start with a really messed up vehicle. Let's see what we got. Got food and meds and a gas can. Let's go and take that gas can. And we're going to fill up, but we're not going to take off just yet. You definitely don't want to start a vehicle until you know the lay of the land. And the good thing about doing some searching before you do your first base is you've got 2 people as backup.
That's not too bad, I guess.
Alright, parts. Let's go up here. Let's see what we got. Screamer right off the bat.
God damn it. Found another bloater.
Yeah, I was hoping to be able to go up there for that campsite, but with a screamer and a bloater with no guns, it's not a good idea.
Okay. Nothing more to see here.
Board. Alright. So let's see if we can get these up here. You can sometimes find backpacks and weapons in campsites. Hey, guy. So you're gonna notice a a somewhat significant change in my playstyle.
Better keep my distance from that screamer.
Slow and steady is a lot better than trying to basically brute your way through it. Put another screamer down.
This should be useful.
Nice. Ooh, excellent. We've got a really good silent weapon. You'll notice even killing stuff will attract . And you can use that to your advantage for sure. Causing a distraction before zombies sees you. Shooting next to groups of zombies. Also, I like doing that quite a bit. Basically just grabbing everything right now.
I can't carry that much.
It's time for us to find new digs. All right, lead the way.
I would like those firecrackers, but that's okay.
I should shoot that thing before it blows.
Yep. All right, let's go back to our vehicle and drive back down to our new place. Did I not search this? Oh my.
Let's do this the right way for once and find someplace safe.
We'd be a lot safer with some walls around us. Big walls.
Yeah, I can't, Yeah, it seems like in the earlier game you could load up a character and then switch out, but I guess they changed that. you can see on my mini-map there, even just regular walking will attract attention. So we got a fruit stand, and some houses being built there.
Here comes some Zeds.
All right, guys, let's clean these out.
Eyes open, Zom's coming in.
Yep, I'm still the best.
I gotta catch my breath.
Yeah, I love edged weapons.
Sweep out some cobwebs and we might be able to settle in here.
Hey.
Can't do it.
Oh, come on. Oh.
I guess this'll do. Now it's time to claim this place before anyone else shows up.
Let's do it.
So we'll go in and claim this one because it's kind of in the corner of the map and there's not a lot of stuff that can spawn
Our first priority
around
has to be gathering materials. We'll need them to improve this place.
We need some eyes out there. You up for it?
Oh, oh. Alright, so we got 3 supplies, or 6 food, 2 meds, no ammo, 3 building supplies, and no gas. The good thing about starting in this kind of random setting is there's not, like you're not already kind of behind. Where I just came from? Oh, just a survey point. Well, usually it's like this down here that's the survey point. Alright, so he's got meal plan, which is really good. We got really lucky with that. Impressive moves. I can do things that nobody can do, and I guess some folks find that inspirational. Excellent. Work schedule. +2 labor. Excellent. Alright, so I didn't really know what that was. Alright, Nessa. What we got? Alright, no gun. We'll just keep her on that 7-slot bag. See if there's anything here. We're definitely going to be on the lookout for some circuitry. In parts, building supplies, anything like that.
Again?
Oh, that's good. That's actually good. put those in. So that actually helped us quite a bit. Our food situation and our med situation are okay. So it just says any survey point. You don't necessarily have to go to the one indicated. And my favorite survey point on this map, starting out, is right down here. Sledgehammer and a Bowie machete.
Yep, I'm getting shit done.
Awesome.
Oh, really? So I think when you start on Providence Ridge at the fire tower, there's already so much stuff going on up there that it kind of puts you in a semi-awkward spot.
And we've got nothing.
Like there's just it's just too aggressive, I guess. And you're playing kind of a semi-storyline, so you're kind of pressured into doing missions. Whereas if you just kind of start randomly, you kind of can make your own.
I fucking hate plague hearts.
Kind of make your own missions, I guess, is what I'm going for.
Check out the stuff I just delivered.
That's enough looking around for now.
Right. We should find at least one crate of materials. In these first scavenging runs, you really don't want to bring your vehicle. Vehicles are...
Finally, we caught a break.
Wow, okay.
And
excellent.
that should be it. Done. Cool shit.
Ooh. We'll be coming back, it's okay. And this little base is pretty defensible.
It's time to get building. Either a workshop or an infirmary would be a good place to start.
Right. So our first building, let's clean that out, and alright, so we can't Workshop or infirmary first?
I'm
Let's
glad
do a
we've already got a
workshop
start on
first.
building this base up into something real.
Hey, folks. We sure would appreciate some help over here.
I'm on the move. Don't go anywhere.
Thanks.
Alright.
Be careful on the way over, okay?
So that's the kind of the starting mission. Gonna go up here and get this crossbow.
We're making some nice progress around here.
Get some more bedrooms. Would like to have a stealth character. Yeah, we may have just lost our vehicle. It's so damaged, you definitely don't want to run into anybody. Even backing into them definitely will damage your vehicle. Nope. Let's grab these 2 supply cases. So basically, avoidance is the word of the day. One of those, please. And you never want to pull up too, like if you remember in my other playthrough, I was basically pulling up right into the parking area of like whatever I was going to loot. That's never a good idea. I saw that screamer down there.
Enjoy peace eternal, asshole.
All right. The only thing we're lacking is some fuel for Molotovs, and we definitely want some of those. Alright, let's see what we can make. So we can craft crossbow bolts for 4 materials at a time in 30 parts, so that can be a bit expensive. We can't upgrade yet. But we can break down that, so let's do that. We want an infirmary already. Yeah, let's kind of do an infirmary, and then we will do a, probably a garden next. Alright. Alright, so as it is starting to get dark, I'm going to go on and call that a video. And I hope you guys are enjoying our second playthrough of State of Decay 2, where I hope to not get everybody killed in the first 4 episodes. So hang on just a second and we'll be back, and we will kind of decide what we're going to do next. Alright, thanks for watching.